I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Life After Love here at AfterBuzz TV. I'm your host, Brianna Cheyenne.
And I'm your host, Kitty Kaboom.
And unfortunately, Alexis is not here. She's feeling under the weather, but we're sending her love and wishes to feel better.
We love you.
In the meantime,
Alexis.
of course, we're going to hold you guys down with an amazing review of an amazing episode.
Everything's so amazing.
Everything's so amazing. Okay, Kitty.
Yes.
What did you think about the episode without giving too much away? Because I know you're so excited.
I really am, and you know I talk a lot. So my overall views of this show was that finally we get to the getting. You know what I mean? It's still not all the meat. They got to play with us a little bit, but I do respect the fact that Michael came out of character. That made my entire day because he's always acting so cool, calm, and collected. You know what I mean? When we already know he's a crazo, he's a liar, he's a manipulator, he's all kinds of horrible things, but he always is able to like, yo, man, just like chill, man.
But you know what I mean? Sarah did everything I said that she would.
You did say that.
Every
you predicted it.
thing.
You saw that coming, man.
Oh god.
You was like, she gonna talk a whole lot of mess, and then she gonna stand there and be a little
that
bitch.
she did. That
she did. She's like, I'm right here.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So first, I want to start with the lighter stuff.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we see your favorite, Brittany and Marcelino.
I do love them.
They are kind of having a hard time. First of all, shout out to Brittany for sitting on the information of Marcelino.
Night.
And then seeing him that night, letting him go to bed, sleep peacefully, sleep in peacefully, take the kids over to grandma's house, come back, and then raise hell.
She's a beast.
That is some beast.
She's a beast.
She's either a beast or a psycho.
No. I don't get psycho from her at all. And she's been through a lot. So she could quite arguably be a psycho, and I wouldn't be mad at that since she's kind of been to hell and back. But no, I see her as a calculated wife that is very mature and not with the shits.
Yes.
I'm going to take care of my children first.
Yes.
And I'm going to make sure
that
I don't like have a rage against the machine at like 5 a.m. when you decided to come home.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you once again what
Tell
I
me the
know is a
truth
lie,
now.
but I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there and just see how you respond. And then guess what? I'm going to get my beauty sleep because I'm gorge. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to let you have it. And that's exactly what she did.
You know what sucks, though? It's mainly pride that caused Marcelino not to tell her the truth.
It's all pride.
And it's terrible because finances, even though you're the breadwinner, it affects the entire family.
Of
and I
course.
get that it's an embarrassing situation to kind of find yourself in a downward spiral with your money. But like I said, once it affects the community, the community deserves to know.
Damn right. And the fact that he kept it for a little while because he thought his luck would change. I get that. You know what I mean? Just like you said, it's embarrassing. It's whatever. And you are the breadwinner. So I'm sure he thought, like, let me ride this out for a little while to see if I can pick it up. You know what I did not appreciate about that whole situation? You know where I'm going with this. He lied. Listen. Eventually he came clean, yes, but why does she have to dig like that? Why she have to smack you in your face and pour beer on you and threaten you? Because she went ham. And I am not mad.
I was like, damn, Brittany, what you doing? You telling my story over here.
I love that he didn't react. I love that he was just like, okay, I probably deserve this. All of it.
Yeah.
And when he was just like, oh, okay, you want to know? She asked him like 5 times before he finally told her. And I love the fact that he left out that it was a woman. That was the whole part. Had it been a man, this wouldn't even been a secret. This wouldn't even have been a lie.
I think it still would have been a secret because at the end of the day, it was because he was
Pride,
embarrassed
ego.
about the finances and having to seek help. But I don't think the gender really played a role in it.
You don't.
I honestly don't. I honestly, genuinely don't think so.
I think that had that been a guy, okay, I'll give you that. You know what I mean? Had he told her that he still was embarrassed and this is why he didn't tell her and yada yada. But then why did he leave that part out? I guess he didn't need to specify that.
Yeah, if he knows that he has the type of woman that doesn't really care about something like that, that's just a minor detail. She's more concerned about the fact that you lied about your whereabouts and you're lying about money. Brittany doesn't seem like she would be jealous about him seeking professional help from a female.
I don't think she would either, but it just doesn't look good. Like you came in at 5 a.m, bruh, with a female. I agree with you. I think that he's a stand-up guy. I really do. I love that he seems to be, his actions dictate thus far that he's trustworthy. So I do love that about them, that their partnership is pretty transparent. But my point is that if you come in stumbling at 5 a.m., it would be hard not to factor in the woman part. Professional or not professional? How professional was y'all at? So at 3:30, 4:30?
I think it just depends on the woman in the situation.
Good point.
That's why I say, like, I feel like maybe Brittany is the type of woman that wouldn't be worried about that.
Yeah, I don't think she's worried, but I think if she knew that it was a woman, there might be some concern.
I do, however, I put 2 and 2 together, and just looking at things from Brittany's perspective, it just comes down to the fact that she had this troubled past.
Yeah.
And even though it might have been a little lie to Marcelino, when you come from a past of not being able to trust anybody from the young age of 12, even up to your adulthood, even little white lies are magnified into this huge thing, and you go straight into PTSD mode, and you just have to question everything that person says.
No, you're absolutely right.
And Brittany has a lot of working to do with that, because she got out of prison, got straight into this relationship, got straight into being a mom, but she didn't really take any time to take care of herself mentally.
You're absolutely right. And she does have a lot of baggage. So it's like she's kind of going backwards. She jumped out there in the forefront and was like, this is the guy that I love. He and I have been dating through the bars forever. And so when she did get out, finding her mother was a huge thing. And I'm glad that she started the process. But you're absolutely right. Her spiritual or recovering journey or whatever you want to call it, healing herself.
Untouched.
Yeah, it hasn't even been scraped the surface.
Yeah.
So the fact that she is able to keep it together like that, it makes her even more of a beast. Yeah, she a bad mamma jamma. And I love that red in her face and her hair.
Okay, so a comical couple that we love talking about. Tracy and Clint.
Oh, I thought you was talking about God darn it, Andrea, yeah, because they are comical. They're comical in a cute way. Clint is, go ahead.
They're just comical in a you nasty.
You disgust me.
The thing is Clint is acting like Tracy is getting on his nerves and all this stuff. He's so cute. He's just a big, great pretender.
Isn't he, though?
He's an actor. And he's a high school level actor at that.
With dirty, nasty nails.
He's very dramatic.
Yes.
He makes everything a bigger deal than it needs to be. And then he tries to play victim as if this man has never shot up or snorted something in his freaking life.
Exactly. This is what it looks like. I hate this stuff. This is
what it looks like. You didn't know you had drugs in your nightstand by your bed where you sleep every night?
He didn't know.
From your wife?
He didn't know.
Child.
She's good. She's good. She hid that from him.
Did you feel bad for his mom when she started crying?
No. Okay. I'm a mom. Like, that broke my heart, too. Well, first of all, it ain't break my heart because my baby ain't strung out on Nathan, thank God. But, yes, of course, as a maternal figure, I mean, that's painful. You're literally watching your child go through.
You said no, and now you're saying yes.
Wait, no, I definitely felt sorry for her. I'm sorry if I was misconstrued. Yeah, I felt badly for her.
Okay.
Because the fact of the matter is, this is your kid, and despite him being a grown-up, he's still making horrible choices that affect everybody. And even though you've allowed him to come into your nice, cushy little home and chill out and get away from this nonsense, here he is once again begging to go back to nonsense. So it's just like, are you ever gonna learn, bruh? Am I gonna get the phone call that you're dead in a ditch and all that craziness? So that's what it looks like.
You feel bad for her?
I do. I feel bad that her heart hurts for her son. That's where I feel. That's how.
I don't feel bad for her.
Clearly, but you don't feel bad for nobody.
No, I don't feel bad for her because she's an enabler, like she recognized in this episode.
But she's finally drawing the line, and it's hard.
How old is this man?
It's hard.
It took her this long to finally draw the line. It took him picking up a woman out of prison, marrying her, getting ditched for drugs, getting his car stolen, her getting arrested again.
Her taking the doll.
You putting up $5,000 for her bail, that bail being at risk, and then she runs away again to do more drugs.
Again, she sends her friend.
Hold on, I'm not even done. Mind you, now you're hooked on drugs as well. So it took all of that, basically 2 seasons of drama, for you to finally say, I'm fed up and I'm an enabler and I don't want to do this anymore.
Wait, you're saying that she got him on drugs? Are you kidding me?
I'm saying that Tracy and Clint's relationship has a huge drug base.
No question.
And them having that in common has definitely, I'm sure they amplify each other.
Yeah.
But there's no way I can feel bad for his mom, because every time he's ready to do good and do what she wants, she's quick to take him back.
Yeah.
Let him suffer.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. She enables him, and then she figures out that she's enabling, and she just draws a line. But I mean, when is she supposed, like, she finally gets it. So that's why I kind of feel badly. My heart only hurts because it's a hard decision to make. It doesn't hurt for her like, oh, she's the victim or poor her. For the longest time, she wasn't even acknowledging that her son was just as strung out as his goddess.
She's still not. She's still not.
I mean, you know.
And that's why I also don't feel bad for her, because she's not acknowledging her son's wrongdoing.
On the show.
Yeah.
But she talks about it on, like, the internet.
Yeah, but, like, if you're going to make somebody a fool in public.
Yeah.
But not in balance it out.
Real talk.
Balance it out.
That's a good point.
I don't like
Plus,
that.
if this the story, the narrative that you're spinning in the in the chat rooms and the blogs, then talk about it on the show. It's supposed to be reality TV.
Yeah, this is someone's character you're throwing under the mud.
No, you're right.
Anyway, let's send a special message to our listeners.
Why is she so crazy, y'all? What up, homies? So glad to have you here, and I mean that with all sincerity. We just want to take a moment and thank you for tuning in, for giving us feedback, for allowing us to be the ESPN of TV Talk. The fact that you are on whatever you're on, checking us out, listening, watching, please give us 5 stars. Please give us thumbs up. Please write a review. Engage. We apologize. We don't have the laptop today because we haven't been able to converse with you lately, but that's all going to change. So hang in there with us, please, because we do enjoy the conversations that you provide. So that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate you. Don't go nowhere.
And shout out to all of our listeners that have been going into the live chat during the while you watch the pre-recorded version of the show. We know that we're not there to interact, but we really appreciate it was so many of you guys. So I can't even name all of them.
That was pretty dope. So we're glad to know that you're sticking with us, and soon enough we'll be back. We promise.
So Tommy dropped the bomb that he proposed to Angela, to Tony.
That was my favorite scene. That was the best.
My favorite scene was when Tommy said, I know self-defense.
That's right.
So
that
I know
thing.
I can do some damage.
Yes.
Well,
but he's picked his words carefully, didn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't say, I know I can whoop his ass. He didn't say, I know I will beat him up.
Yeah.
He said, I know I could do some damage. To what? Yourself? As you probably try to swing at him and knock yourself out. If you don't shut the hell up, looking like somebody's cartoon character.
Oh, Jerry.
Tommy is out of control. He's
Pause
so
real quick.
irritated.
I feel like Angela brought Tommy
Yeah.
to help Tony shop because she likes to torture him.
Oh, most definitely.
She's a dark soul.
They're all a little sadistic. They're all a little dark and gross. I mean, look at your girl Lacey with the fake everything.
I don't even want to talk about her.
Well, that's my point. Like, I don't know what it is with these women, but I think a part of their desire to be with an inmate speaks to that ability, or that ability they think they have to like control stuff and manipulate, like in a way that's just like, you went to jail, but you could endure worse messing with me. It's just weird.
Do you think Angela should have told Tony
No.
about the proposal? Why?
Because it's irrelevant. She don't like that man. She barely is his friend.
You really don't think that?
No.
Let me tell you something.
I would have thought it was, no. You know what? If she would have told him, if I was him and Angela would have came and told me, I would have think he was trying to brag like, oh, I've been effing strippers, so you want to come and tell me, well, you're not the only one that has people that like you. You know?
I think that is, I could see that, but if Angela is going to be this person who's making rules for me and telling me what I can and can't do, I want to sleep with prostitutes. I want to do drugs, but I'm not going to do it because you told me that I can't.
And
but
I love you more.
You have this man out with us all the time. You have this man passing judgment on me, going shopping for my wedding, and he proposed to you? Do you want to get shot?
Shot for what?
Kitty, stop it.
I can't control if someone
Kitty, stop.
has to be my husband.
No, be serious. If you were dating a man,
yes,
and he had this female around you all the time,
yes,
and passing judgment on you and all this opinion, and he said, "Oh, by the way, I proposed to Shorty like about 6 months ago," you wouldn't be mad?
No, you're right. I'd be sick.
Let's not act like that.
Yeah, you're right. It would be a whole lot of windmills, furniture moving.
I'm Team Tony with this one.
Okay.
Because there is a double standard.
It is. You're right. Okay. I didn't say it that way, but no, you're absolutely right. Because at the end of the day, whether you were willing to actually entertain the proposal is not relevant.
Right.
What is relevant is the fact that he clearly is in love with you.
Yes.
He's literally threatening me when we're hanging out and making purchases together. You set this whole sitch up because you knew that there would be some type of dissension, and so you're not slick.
You know anything you feel like you can't tell your partner, it's for a reason.
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. There's a reason that you're keeping this to yourself, and not just because, as you tried to say, it's irrelevant, or she tried to dismiss it as being unimportant. But they spend time in each other's company. That's the one thing. Oh, that just goes to show the levels of self-worth that we have. Like, prayerfully, it gets better and better, because it just reminded me of a time with my ex that I would be like, "You're sleeping with women. I mean, how dare you do this, like, to women I know?" So that when I'm around, they're laughing at me, they're giggling, they're talking mess about my back. Like, this one, that's his girlfriend, child. He wasn't last night. Like, that's the worst feeling ever. But my self-esteem was so low that was my cap, right? Like, not cap, joke. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That was my cutoff. As opposed to being like, don't cheat. It was more like, just don't have these women around me because I'm looking stupid.
At least. Yeah.
At least. Like, bare minimum. Right. Like, that's the bare minimum you can do.
But Tony wants her to cut him off completely.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
I think it's fair.
Do you?
I think it's fair. I'm not team friends with exes. I'm not team friends with crushes. I don't play that. And it's not even because I don't trust my partner.
You don't trust them.
I don't trust them. I don't trust anybody I don't know like that. So especially, and women tend to be shiesty these days. Men love being the side dude.
They do.
And I just don't have time to feel like I'm in competition with somebody. I'm not going to be with a partner that's going to put me in that position.
Right.
But I'm not going to be okay with, they were here first before me. No. I bring more to the table. I matter. If you're not over here, I'll find somebody else who's ready to be over here. That's how I feel.
Well, I'm glad we've all established that.
I'm getting angry. I want to talk about Sarah and Michael.
Why? They're the best. They are the best. Are you kidding me?
What was your favorite part of the
favorite part,
scene?
the whole sitch? I know what you're going to say. I know you're going with it. My favorite was when he went outside to call Megan back. That has got to be at the top of my list. Because every time we throw this man, about to call him something else, a bone, and give him like even a little bit of props. Like, well, at least he's giving Maria. I mean, he's trifling, he's this, he's that, but it appears that he's like really into this broad. He done paid a ticket for her to come with him. Like, clearly he cares about her a great deal. So I'm,
Wait, who paid for what ticket?
I'm assuming, girl. It's assumption on my part, right? She probably paid for both of them to get there. But all I'm saying is he appears to prioritize her and like be faithful to her and all this stuff. So when that came crashing down and his explanation was, you got to keep them all close because you just never know.
Crazy.
You just never know.
My ex said that to me one time and I was like, yo, those are bars.
Right. You told him to spit.
I was like, those are bars. You are spitting right now. Because I was doing the same thing.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The truth shall set you free.
First of all, Sarah was looking out that window when Michael was leaving like she just got the D.
Okay, that thing was happy.
That's why when he tried to say, we slept in separate rooms, the story kept changing.
No, did you see his face? First of all, Michael is not a good liar. I don't even know how he gets away with all this with these women.
The
producers said, so you're going to tell me that the two of you slept in two separate rooms. That man said, yes, that is the truth, the whole truth, and so help me God, and all that stuff. I mean, what, your face alone scream. There's no way that Sarah let you. Anyway, we all knew what it was.
It bothers me. Not even
What's
bothers.
your favorite scene? What's your favorite scene?
This was my favorite scene. It wasn't the laughing part.
Oh, okay.
It was actually the fact that Sarah tried to use Aviana as the reason why she was popping up at the hotel.
At 10 something
That's
tonight.
hilarious because if you guys didn't have sex, you wouldn't have that type
You
of
wouldn't
energy.
even care.
If they didn't have sex,
Yes.
she would have been like, "Oh, okay, you didn't come back.
Once
Bet.
again.
I already have full custody.
That's right.
You're never seeing them again.
Yep.
You're blocked. You're deleted.
Yep.
You're out their lives.
Finally,
But
I'm
because
done with
he
you.
dropped that D. Her mind is all twisted up, and now
twisted,
she's becoming the
emotional.
bitter baby mama.
Yep.
And the ultimate demotion in life is to go from a fiance,
Yes.
baby mama, now you the side chick.
No. Let's
to
be
a
clear. No.
girlfriend.
Fiance, baby mama, wife.
They were never married.
They are married.
Oh, they were married.
Are you kidding me? That's
I'm
her
drunk.
husband in real life.
I'm drunk. Why am I thinking about Megan? Yes,
that's her
married.
husband.
Yes, married. And now not even divorced yet.
Not even divorced, and you running behind this man talking about he's here in town. I might as well. I wish
Let me tell you something.
Ooh, baby.
I respect Maria.
Do you?
I respect Maria.
You love because she gangster.
Hold on. Maria was spitting fire, and Sarah looked so stupid. Because she said, "You're not going to disrespect my man.
Okay.
You're not going to pop up. I know your address. I know your phone number. I never popped up on you." I respect that.
I do too.
Because that's the type of energy I be on. If she popped up on me and disrespecting me, interrupting my conversation, he's trying to calm me down.
Right.
Clearly, he knows how I am.
Okay.
And he's trying to calm me down, and you're interrupting, talking about, "I need to talk to you about Aviana." No, girl.
No, you don't.
No, you
don't, boo. Just like you've been doing, call him or text him. Matter of fact, he was just at your crib. You should have had this conversation before he left. You did not.
Exactly.
You missed out. So you drove a country mile to come over here.
Thank
and what
you.
in my girl? Bye. But she's got to know. I think a part of Maria knows too, though.
I think so too, but she's just in denial.
She's in denial. That's fueling her anger.
Yeah.
Because she's for real
She's
mad at
threatened
that.
by
She's big
Sarah.
mad at him. You know what I mean? And she's a little threat. Of course she is.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. I don't think he's. Yeah. Okay.
Because she doesn't want to lose to Sarah, but she still knows that she's a threat. That's why she's bothered.
Right. To lose to Sarah,
Ooh.
that would be the end of the world.
Crazy, but I'm Team Maria right now because she got that mouth on her, and they were this close.
I
And
was
Sarah
about to
could
say-
have swung on her, and she didn't.
Easy.
At least a mush in her face.
Mush. Something. A mush is about as bad as spitting, though.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they're at the same level.
Yeah,
if you mush
about
me,
that.
you
About-
basically spit on me.
that's
So it's
whiplash.
Whoo, baby.
Oh, let's get into news and
Yes, let's
gossip.
calm it down. Let's calm it
Because news and gossip is about Sarah.
down. Okay.
AfterBuzz News. Okay, so basically we have one of the news sites on Instagram that talks about Love After Lockup a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Posted this video that a fellow fan found Sarah and Michael hanging out in Farmington, New York, leaving a liquor store, and this was on March
What?
6th. So this was two
days
days
ago.
So if you play the video, you see they're like laughing and having a good time, leaving the liquor store. That's Sarah there.
Baby.
Michael coming out, walking together.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby. And he driving.
So
She gave him the keys and said, "Go ahead, boo."
so there's a comfort level there. There's definitely a comfort level.
Clearly.
But when it
People
comes
are
on
hilarious, aren't they?
yes, but when it comes on to the situation with Michael, Maria, and Sarah, it seems like Michael and Maria are still going strong. Because recently, I guess Maria posted a picture of their child. And made
I'm sorry, whose child?
of Sarah and Michael's youngest daughter.
Word.
And so she made comments about Sarah and them. So Sarah responded on Instagram in
Wait,
her
how did
story.
she get a picture of that woman's baby?
I mean, she's sleeping with the baby daddy. How hard could it be?
No, wait. So the picture was just of the baby, not the two of them together, or
I
not
didn't
the three.
see it, so
Gotcha.
I can't confirm
Okay.
exactly what it was because
Right.
I think it was deleted.
Right.
But based on the post that Sarah said on Instagram, she said, "A lot of you want me to respond to Maria's latest IG post. Yes, I've seen it and I wasn't happy. I won't tolerate a grown woman / mother using my child in a post just hoping to get to me. That's straight trash. I spoke to her myself, making it clear I'll never respect her or be cool with her after that one. She tried to apologize because she knows she's wrong, but I won't ever forgive someone for using my innocent 1-year-old to attack me on social media with a middle finger emoji."
I just find it amusing when she uses the word tolerate. What is you going to do? What is you? You ain't gonna do nothing.
So that's the latest with Sarah, Michael, and Maria. Now let's hop, skip, jump over to special segments.
Interesting. Excuse me. The special segments. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all already know what it is. I love this. The dumb criminals just keep on coming. So this article calls him an aspiring bank robber. So that in and of itself is pretty funny. So clearly he was not successful. His name is Dean Smith. He was 27 years old when he went into the local branch of the Barclays at the Wesley Village at Rossi. Obviously, this is in London. It's in
I
England.
don't know what you said.
It's in England.
I need you to say it again. I don't know what you just said.
All right. His name is Dean Smith. He's 27.
In English, American English. I don't know what you're saying.
She said, no. Okay, but it's in London. I was going with it. Anyway, it's in English. And he was trying, what he did was go in and do a change of address at the bank, right? He has a bank account there. So he went in to do a change of address and then saw all the money and said, oh, I want some of that. Left the bank, came back 5 minutes later and put some socks on his shoes, yeah? And put on sunglasses and walked in as if that was a disguise that's going to get him away. And he went up to the teller, mind you, that he just spoke to 5 minutes ago to change his address. And he asked her for the money. I'm sticking you up. And she said, no, I'm not giving you anything. Get out of here. And so he ran away. And then guess what? The police came. And she said, yeah, this is the dude. He was literally here 5 minutes ago doing a change of address. So you'll probably find him here at the new address.
Oh, wow.
Come on, y'all. That's priceless.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Is that him? Oh, he looks so young.
That is him. He was 27 at the time.
Dummy.
Well,
Well, thank you, Kitty, for our dumb criminal of the week.
That's what I do.
Let's move on to predictions and wrap it up.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Do you know have a prediction in mind?
You said, do I
already?
know one?
Do you have one in mind?
I have the prediction of they vote because we didn't even talk about them, the kids. But I love Andrea and Lamar. We didn't have time. But I do love that family. And I believe that the kids are going to vote on Lamar's side.
Really?
And be like, LA wasn't as bad as I thought. And I think I'd make more friends there and blah, 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 blah. And so they're going to head back to Criptown. Bring it on. I say Criptown.
I think they're going to vote in favor of Utah.
Do you?
To be honest.
Yeah.
Tennyson seemed to really like Utah.
That was my favorite part when Tennyson, he was like, what they got out here that you can't get in LA? Thinking he was going to say something like material.
Yeah.
And Tennyson was like, my safety, 24 hours a day. That was pretty funny.
My prediction is that what I would like to see is Tony and Tommy get into a physical altercation.
Why would you like that? That would be horrible.
I know. It would be amazing.
Tommy would not. What would he do? Can you imagine his face?
I feel like it might get Angela to just like, I don't know, maybe use her common sense more. Just be more careful with the things she does. Be more open-minded, not be so hypocritical. Maybe if she sees Tommy get whooped, it might beat sense into her. I don't know. But I feel like, I just think it would be entertaining.
I think you just want to see a good fight.
I think it would be funny.
Yeah, let's talk about what it really is.
But I just want to laugh. Excuse me. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Life After Lockup here at AfterBuzz TV.
Lord.
Make sure you tune in again next week. You can follow me on social media on Twitter and Instagram at IamB_Cheyenne, CHIANNE. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Kitty Kaboom, KITTIEKABOOM. And on Twitter, my name is Kitty Meow.
Meow. Bye, guys.
See you later.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.